Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be 5 reasons they going crazy over you. Yes, sir. Let me say a lot for the chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, this video is gonna be based upon all the reasons of why they are going crazy over you. All right? Understand something, y'all. They going insane in the membrane. All right? They going crazy over you. Why? Because they missed the opportunity. Yes, sir. They messed up. Yes, sir. And see, right now they want to know exactly what it would be like if they had their opportunity all over again. Okay? And so in this video, we're going to go ahead and get deep into each and every one of these reasons. But before we do so, y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. And since they want to know so bad, right? Since they want to know so bad, y'all go ahead and drop in the comments and say, I'm doing just fine. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say I'm doing just fine. Ooh, shout out to Mary J. Blige too, y'all. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into the first reason, all right? So, number one, y'all, of why they going crazy over you is going to be the chosen ones, their pride. Yes, sir. Let me say a louder for the chosen ones in the back, okay? Their pride. Now, let me say this, y'all. They're having a hard time accepting what they did to you. Oh, yeah. They're having a hard time with acceptance. Y'all, we speak about it all the time on these videos. I always tell y'all, you have to acknowledge it, right? And then you got to accept it, okay? And once you accept it, then you can get to the resolution. But see, with this, stubborn person, this particular prideful person, right? They just don't understand the art and the science of that, okay? And so y'all know who the greatest teacher is. God, number one. And then 2, life, because life have a set of laws that's inside of them that's going to make you do right, that's going to make me do right. I don't care who it is. It's going to make them do right, right? But understand this right here, y'all. It's their pride that's getting in the way. Now, everybody know this, y'all. Pride come before fall, okay? Pride come before fall. This is the reason why Satan got kicked and cast out of heaven, fell straight on his head, right? This is the reason, all right, why he was disowned by God. This is why, because of pride, okay? Having a hard time with accepting who you actually are. Having a hard time with accepting your wrongdoings. Having a hard time, all right, accepting being the person that God called you to be. All right, understand something, y'all. And so with this particular person, I don't care if it's friends, family, relationship, whoever it is, y'all, they are very prideful. They are very prideful. But instead of coming to you and saying, you know what, I was wrong, man. Or instead of saying, you know what, girl, I was wrong. Okay, instead of doing that, they rather just sit in that negative bubble, that negative house, that negative car, those negative circle of friends. They rather just sit right there and don't do anything about it and sit in that prideful situation. Ugh. Okay? Somebody drop in the comments and say pride come before fall, right? Meaning, when you have this pride emotion, you best believe it's a whole waiting on you to fall directly into it. Yes, sir. You better believe that, y'all. Like, I had this particular friend before, right? Once again, was a friend, right? A prior friend, and quite frankly, y'all, they was wrong, okay? I'm not going to explain it because just for the sake of the time for the video. However, and long story short, y'all, they was wrong, right? And to this day, I haven't got to I apologize. My bad, bro. I'm sorry, man. Or even taking accountability. And see, here's the thing, y'all. I don't mind taking accountability for something that I did wrong or something that I messed up, right? I'll take accountability. Whatever. It's accountability, right? However, this particular person haven't. Now, Reno, what are you saying right now? This person is so powerful, right, that they rather be in communication, okay, with people who they ain't even really close to like that. But somebody who you consider to be your boy, your best friend, your brother. This is why, y'all, you have to be mindful of who you call your brother, your best friend, your sister, whoever. You got to be mindful, because when it all falls down, when things hit the fan, right? That person who called themselves your brother, they're going to show you who they really are, right? That's not a brother of mine. That's not a friend. That's not a homie, right? Because friends, brothers, and homies, they work things out. And yes, it takes two to tango, and it takes two to make the relationship work. But at the same time, somebody has to take the initiative, or somebody has to be open, right? Period. Somebody got to be open, okay? And so, sticking to the script, y'all, before I get into this long tangent about that, what I'm saying is, this particular person was prideful. The person that's in your life, or the people that's in your life, they are prideful. And so it's killing them on the inside, y'all. They going crazy right now. They going insane in the membrane. Why? Because that pride won't allow them to accept their wrongdoings, or that pride won't allow them to accept what they did wrong to you. They can't accept it, period. And it's sad too. Yeah, it's sad, y'all. It's sad that you got pride. You got this much pride, right? To where you can't even accept what you did wrong. That's sad, right? And so I got a scripture on that, y'all. It says right here in Proverbs chapter 11, verse 2, it says, when pride comes, then comes shame, but with the humble is wisdom. Yes, sir. Let me say it once again, y'all. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 2, it says, when pride comes, then comes shame, but with the humble is wisdom, right? And so, I mean, that scripture is basically self-explanatory, right? When pride comes, you're going to have shame. You're going to feel shameful. But see, you are so prideful that although you feel shame, you can't even take accountability with your own shame, with your own guilt, with your own emotions, your own feelings. That's what pride does, y'all. Pride basically masks how you really feel. Yeah, pride is like steroids, right? It makes you bigger than what you really are, make you stronger than what you really are. That's what pride is, y'all. But guess what? Just like with steroids, at some point, that body gonna deflate. Yes, sir. At some point, the NFL or the NBA or whatever team it is gonna call you out on your BS, right? And they gonna suspend you or exempt you or whatever they gonna do to you. That pride gonna come before fall. Okay? So understand what I'm saying, y'all. And I know somebody going through this right now. And if you are, drop in the comments and let me know, y'all. But that's the number one reason they going crazy right now. Pride. Simple as that, y'all. So number two, the second reason they going crazy right now is going to be the chosen one. Confusion. This right here, I love it, y'all. You know why? Let me say it once again, louder for the chosen ones in the back before I get into it. Confusion. Y'all know why I like this, y'all? Because you never know, right? You never know what a person is going through until you actually see it. Or you never know what a person is going through until, they actually have that moment to where they expose themselves or reveal what they're going through. Reno, what does that mean? Well, what I'm saying is, y'all, you never know what a person who watches you every day. They watch you every single day. You will never know that they're watching you until they told somebody, I be seeing what they be having going on. Until they just start liking your stories and they don't never leave a like or a post, but they watching everything that you do. And you just not starting to pay attention to it, right? It's the confusion. It's the confusion that makes them do these type of acts. And so what I want you to realize is, y'all, they're not confused, right? They're not confused with your absence. No, it's not that, y'all. They confused with your wins. Yes, sir. They confused with your wins. See, you didn't pay attention to how obsessed this person was over you. You never paid attention to it. But now you're starting to see that, they liking my story. They looking at my story a lot. They following my page. They almost stalking me, right? I hear it through the grapevine that they talking about me, good and bad. What's going on here? Well, what's going on is they going crazy over you. They going insane right now. Yes, sir. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. They're not confused with your absence. They are confused with how God is making you win. They confused over that, y'all. Right here in Luke chapter 6, verse 35, it says, but love your enemies, do good, and lend, hoping for nothing in return. And your reward will be great, okay? And you will be sons of the Most High, for he is kind to the unthankful and evil, right? Hey, somebody drop in the comments, y'all. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I'm a child of God. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say I'm a child of God. Now, what does that have to do with anything, y'all? Listen to this right here. That person who owe you some money, yeah, they sitting here looking, they still seeing that you winning, you still doing this, you doing that, and they like, man, I'm confused. I would think they trying to chase me down over that little $20, $35, $50. No, I ain't worried about you, right? I'm not worried about you. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I ain't worried about you. Yes, sir. You know, they think that you would be all over them about that little money that they owe you, the little things that they've been doing to you, being ungrateful. Yeah. You know, laughing at you, making a mockery of you, slandering you. Yeah. They are confused, right? They are so confused. Once again, y'all, not with your absence. They are confused with how God is making you win. You know, y'all, I know it's somebody right now looking at me like, man, I thought he was gonna fail. Yeah, I know after he was, homeless, had to move in with somebody, done lost his job, and then got another one working at the warehouse. Yeah, working at the warehouse, y'all, stacking boxes, what it is, 18-wheel trailers. Y'all know what it is, y'all. I don't even know the numbers of the trailers no more. But what I'm saying is, y'all, I went through all that, barely can pay my insurance. And now I bet you they are confused, like, how is he doing all these videos? How is he, being successful on social media? How is he doing that? Because of God? Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say, but God. Oh, yeah. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, but God. So, Rena, what are you saying right now? What I'm simply saying, y'all, is you was rewarded regardless of how they treated you, regardless of what they did to you, regardless of what they said about you. You still got your greater reward. And that's confusing them. They are confused to why God keep blessing you, why God keep making you win. Listen, I thought he was homeless last week. I thought he had lost his car the other month. I thought that, they made a mockery of him. He failed. How did he get back up? Because God said I could. He said that I may fall 7 times, but I get back up 8, right? They can't stand that. And so it's making them go crazy. It's making them go crazy in the head. They're going insane in the membrane. I'm just being honest, y'all. Listen, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just coming with the message. They are going crazy over you. Yes, sir. Listen, y'all, if that resonated with you, y'all make sure y'all drop in the comments and let me know if it resonated. But once again, y'all, they are confused. Not with your absence. It's with the way God is making you win. Yeah, that's why they're confused. They can't believe it. They so shocked, y'all. But yeah, man, again, just understand, they are confused, y'all. Yes, sir. Now, we're going to get to the next one, y'all, which is number 3, okay? And that's simply going to be their sorrow, all right? Let me say it louder for the chosen ones in the back. Yes, sir. Sorrow. It's that sorrow, y'all, right? That inside guilt, being embarrassed, being ashamed, feeling depressed, right? They sitting here watching you do what you do. Yeah, they got that sorrow for you, right? It's their wrongdoings that they feel so ashamed of because they know they did wrong to you, okay? Whether you have kids, right? Whether you have a family member, friends who have did something wrong to you, and it's almost like they are expecting for you to react and do something bad to them, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's like they trying to, they almost anticipating. They are anticipating that, oh, I know they're going to do something bad to me, so I'm going to go ahead and prepare and shield up for it. No, it ain't nothing to shield up for. Because my God don't operate like that. He still told me to be kind to you, right? He still told me to be kind to you, right? And so right here, y'all, I have a scripture that supports this. It says right here, y'all, in Matthew chapter 5, verse 44, it says that, but I say to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and persecute you. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the chosen ones in the back. Listen, family. It says right here in Matthew chapter 5, verse 44, but I say to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and persecute you. Now, what does that mean, y'all? This is another scripture that's pretty much self-explanatory, right? Those who do wrong to you, those who persecute you, those who ridicule you, those who spitefully use you, everybody got them in their family. Somebody who try to use you spitefully, right? They try to use you spitefully on purpose. It wasn't an accident. You know, it wasn't because they really, really needed it. You know, it's because they want to spitefully use you because they know you will say yes. They know you will say yes. Well, guess what? God said, love your enemies. Those who want to see you down, those who praying on your downfall, still love them. Why? Because I'm going to bless you anyway. I'm going to bless you anyway. And see, what they don't realize is they are being punished, okay, by your success and by their wrongdoings. So it's almost like two punishment, okay? It's like you know what you did wrong, so you're being punished for that. But not only that, you're being punished by seeing me become successful. You being punished by seeing me, being blessed by God. You being punished. And so that sorrow is working on the inside of them. It's that sorrow, y'all. Oh, yeah. Sorrow is something now. Sorrow is something. They begin to start feeling sorry for themselves, feeling ashamed for what they did, their wrongdoings, just all type of things, y'all. And see, my thing is, y'all, I don't pray bad on people. I don't want nobody to go through the worst. I don't want nobody to go through, hell and back. I don't want to see nobody fall like that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, y'all, I know I'm going to still get my blessing. However, the laws that God has set up in his kingdom and the laws that God has set up in the world, they're going to always operate regardless, y'all. It does not matter who you are. They're going to always operate. It does not matter who you are. So with that being said, who am I to say, God, don't get them? No, they're going to be punished regardless, right? Whether that's them feeling sorry for themselves, them going through depression by themselves, like regardless of anything, they're going to be punished, okay? And so part of that punishment is seeing you win, seeing you become successful, seeing God bless you, right? And not only that, but suffering, okay, for those wrongdoings, because once again, you're going to reap what you sow. I don't care who you are. You will reap what you sow. Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say, you reap what you sow. Okay? So the fourth reason of why they going crazy over you, y'all, is going to be this. Curiosity. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the chosen ones in the back. Curiosity. Ooh. See, they are so curious. They just want to know what's going on. And see, it's not the fact they want to know what you got going on. They want to know what God got going on. Yes, sir. They want to know what God is doing for you. Yes, sir. They want to know when the next time he gonna get blessed. He sure been getting blessed a lot. She sure been getting blessed a lot. Listen, God has been blessing you and they waiting on the next blessing. Why? Because they want to interfere. They want to interfere. They want to block the blessing. Can y'all imagine a football team, right, or a football game and one team already know the play? It's going to be intercepted. It's going to be interfered. It's going to be some type of interference on the play. Why? Because they already knew. He knew he was going to the left side. Yeah, he knew he was going to do a sweep right. He already knew. And so with that being said, it caused him to get hit in the backfield before the ball even slapped. Okay? Understand what I'm saying, y'all? So this is a real thing. It's the curiosity. The curiosity is eating them up. The curiosity is killing them. Yeah, they are so curious, y'all. They just want to know what God is about to do for you. Boy, ain't it something, y'all? Somebody drop in the comments and say, just wait on it. Yes, sir. Just wait on it. Ooh, it's going to be a big old blessing, y'all. Oh, yeah. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, just wait on it. But understand something, y'all. They are very curious to see what God has for you. And another thing, y'all, they know that you are favored. They know that you have grace. They know these things, y'all. And so what happens is they have a desire, a strong desire to stop it. And see, I want y'all to understand something about desire and want. See, you can want something all day, but when you desire it, that means your emotions are tied to it. And so this is why I say you have to be careful on who you tell, your blessings to or tell your good news to, because some people trying to reverse that and pray on your downfall, right? It's people who are literally praying, right? Oh, I hope they fail. I hope they don't get it. I hope, right? And they ain't praying to God. So you tell me who they praying to. You tell me who they praying to. So what I'm saying, y'all, is this right here. It's that curiosity that's eating them up on the inside, right? Y'all, where they are, I compare it to this right here. Where they are is when you know a person cheating on you, right? You know a person cheating, but you don't have hard evidence. Right? You got a little evidence, but you don't have hard evidence. Hard evidence is when you catch somebody right here on camera, you heard them on the phone, you seen it. But see, you just have an idea. You probably seen a number that repeated multiple times, right? Just something that indicates that, okay, they probably got something going on, but I don't know for a fact, right? But what we do when we don't know something for a fact, we use what? Reverse psychology. Hey, well, they already told me that you had done did it. And you don't know anything, right? You don't know nothing. You just trying to get them to seal the deal, right? You want them to seal the deal. And so you like, yeah, John had done told me that you had done did it. Or Keisha told me that you did it, so what's up, right? And so you banking on that person to tell you what's really going, because it's that curiosity inside you that's burning up. Yes, sir. And that's the same thing with this right here. See, it's that curiosity that's burning up on the inside. So they want to do anything to try to get that information out of you. But don't tell them nothing, y'all. Because it's not about what you going to do next. It's about what God going to do next. And see, the funny thing is, you can't stop God's plan. Oh, no, you can't stop God's plan, y'all. And that's with anybody. I don't care who it is. However, right, they want to attempt to block your blessing. And I say it all the time, y'all. They can't stop God from blessing you, but they can stop you from getting to God's blessing. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the chosen ones in the back. They can't stop God from blessing you, but what they can do is stop you from God's blessing. All right. So understand that, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get to the last one. All right. Which is number 5, family. Y'all really understand what I'm saying now. Okay. But number 5 is going to be this, y'all. Your growth. All right. Let me say it louder for the chosen ones in the back. Yes, sir. It's going to be your growth. All right. Let me just go ahead and throw this out there, y'all. If they can't grow with you, then they can't go with you. Yes, sir. Let me say it once again, y'all. If they can't grow with you, then they can't go with you. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't make the rules, but that's just how it is. All right. Bad associations for useful habits. If they're not growing, they're not going. Period. All right. Now, we know what does this have to do with anything. Well, it's making them go crazy. All right. On the inside, they're going insane. Right. A little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know what I'm saying? The reason why they doing that, y'all, is because they know they can't go. Right. And so it's eating them up, y'all. It's eating them up. It's eating them up because they want to be a part of it. They want to be a part of it. But see, you're the only one that's growing. And see, they blew their opportunity to grow with you. They chose to grow apart. But now you over here and you growing and glowing. Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say, growing and glowing. You are growing and glowing right now. And you're proving that you are God's child, truly. Right? They see that glow. They see that grace. And they see that favor all over your face. Understand something, y'all. They can't go with you because they didn't grow with you. All right. And so right here, y'all, in Colossians chapter 2, verse 7, it says right here, y'all, rooted and built up in him and established in the faith as you have been taught, abounding in it with thanksgiving. Okay, let me say this once again, y'all. Rooted and built up in him and established in the faith as you have been taught, abounding in it with thanksgiving. So this scripture right here needs a bit more explaining, okay? And so when it says rooted, right, it's like a seed, okay? And it says built up in him. So you see how it went from being rooted to being built up in him, right? So whenever a seed is planted, it has to be built up. It has to be developed. It has to grow. That's the same thing. Rooted and built up in him. It grew and established in faith. When the tree grows, what does it do? It becomes established. Now it's an apple tree. Now it's a peach tree, okay? And so it says, as you have been taught, abounding in it with thanksgiving. You are happy and thankful for the blessings that God has given you. So he placed that seed in you. You have grew until he wanted you to be, and now you are overflowing with blessings, which means you are now thankful for what he did for you. All right? Understand something, y'all. And so they want to be a part of that growth, but they can't go because they are still the same person. All right? And these people will hold you back from your success, y'all. They will hold you back for what God has for you, y'all. All right? Understand what I'm saying. This is a real thing. And so this causes them to go crazy. They want to be a part of you. They want to be a part of it. Do y'all know how many people who probably tour, who are big time celebrities, and they're touring, and people they friends, they family want to be a part of that tour, and it got them going crazy because they can't be a part of it, right? But Beyonce said, no, you can't come. You just can't because you haven't grew enough, right? Jay-Z said, no, you can't come, bro. You haven't grew enough, right? Drake, no, you can't come because you haven't grew enough. Listen, y'all, if you bring the wrong people with you, they will mess up the blessing. Straight up. They will mess up the blessing, okay? And so, sticking to the point, y'all, understand something. They are going crazy over you, right? Insane. They messed up the opportunity to be around you. And now they have no choice but to see God bless you. All right? And that's a fact, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and do a recap, and then we're going to go ahead and conclude this video. So once again, 5 reasons they are going crazy over you. It's going to be this, y'all. Number 1, their pride. Number 2, their confusion. Number 3, their sorrow. Number 4, their curiosity. And number 5, their growth. All right. And so once again, y'all, this is a powerful video. Okay. On time, divine, and a prophetic message. All right. Y'all already know how we do, y'all. Y'all can check out any one of the links in my description. Check out any one of my books. That's 8 Steps to Self-Publishing, a Successful Book, Rich Mentality, Traumatized by Love, as well as Fairly Unequal. Also, be sure to check out any one of my memberships. That's my YouTube membership as well as my Patreon. And don't forget, family, be sure to enroll into my social influence course where I show you how to build up your social media platform as well as become a self-published author. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace. What's good, family? It's your boy Reno. Check this out, y'all. I just dropped my social influence course, okay? Where I show you how to build up your social media platform as well as become a self-published author. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? If you want to leverage your expertise, okay, you got to publish your book. But not only that, if you want to get popping and build your community, you got to build up your social media platform. And so I put that all in one course, okay? And so all you got to do is go to the link in my bio, all right? And drop in the comments, social influence. If you want to build up your social influence, click that link in the bio, and we're going to get you popping. Keep a rich mentality.